go through the house, they've got photos up on paneled wall. The photos have really, there are 4 beautiful daughters, dark background, like midnight blue background, and then we've got the dark-skinned child in the picture. In the photos, basically speaking, all you see is white eyes and white teeth, okay? We're going to be taking pictures, guys, and they bring it up to me. Do you think I should take these down? And my comment was honest. I said yes. I said, because I don't think it shows well. Now, this is not about arguing race, religion, or whatever, okay? I'm just saying, you need to have a thought about it. Don't be caught at your listing appointment surprised.
Do you feel that for any family picture?
No, I love family pictures, okay? But they can't be multiple group wedding pictures. Like, if there's 10 people in it, it doesn't work. It needs to be 5 by 7, 8 by 10, something big with 1 or 2 people in it. In a perfect world, if my couples are attractive, I want their wedding picture up there. Everybody wants to know who they're buying the house off of. I don't want tons. I do limit it. But if they got a really, and everybody looks pretty dang good on their wedding day, okay? If they have a wedding picture up and they have adorable infant pictures up, especially, you know, the black and white cute ones, and they're done nicely, absolutely a few of them, but not tons. You know, the thing going up down the stairs where you got tons, the whole, get rid of it. You got to paint it anyway. You're going to have to paint it because you're going to have, well, really, are you going to leave a wall with 20 holes in it? My cellars aren't. That's just a little above the pale to me. But go ahead, pack those kind of things up. Again, it's a decision that you got to make personal.
I think that they're distracting. I think that when people go into the house, what they're doing is that they're going in and they're looking at the pictures versus the house. They're like, oh, that's cute. I mean, I've done it before, like going into a listing appointment. I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, okay, this is exactly what other people.
Yeah, you missed the updated granite kitchen.
Right, because you're come in and look at the pictures or whatever you have on the fridge or, you know, invitations like that. So remove that stuff, remove that distraction. You know, it has nothing to do with, you know, people making snap judgment about who owns the home. It's about, you know, getting the people looking at the home versus, you know, the photo album.
No, that's what you're saying. And even you can get that too if they have too many of the diplomas and all that kind of stuff. Some are fine. And some people don't want anybody to know about them anyway, and they're taking all that stuff down, but then they may have to paint because the wall color's changed since then, yeah.
My point has always been, when I tell that to people, I want them to eliminate most of that, because I say that when a buyer comes in here, I need for that buyer to envision them living in that house, not the family that's currently here, or whomever is in there.
Don't give me, I'm talking 3 or 4, I'm not talking tons.
Yeah, I mean,
that said,
like, I try to depersonalize it,
right.
if that makes sense, and kind of... Yeah.
Everything I'm going to tell you, I have exceptions to my rules. I have a lot of rules, but I do make exceptions to them. I mean, I had one where they got a picture like this, it's basically half, not totally nude, or I really would have put my foot down. It was downstairs in the rec room. They loved it. I just photoshopped around it and hoped when people walked by it, they didn't notice it as much.
You know, Donna, my question to you is almost along the lines of what you just described. What happens if you go through a house and maybe it's an art collection, maybe it's photos of themselves, and you find that there can be some things that might be a little objectionable? You know, what do you say, or how do you say it, or how do you deal with that?
I address it. I mean, because I don't want it coming back. I'm the professional. I'm the one that's supposed to be seeing all this stuff with it, and it's how you say it. And I'll just say, this may not work. I mean, I tell people that I'm over 50, I'm very opinionated, I have a plan that works, and I can show them how it works. That said, you're the boss, and so what you say goes. When you give them the right to be the boss, they usually follow you. If you don't let them be the boss, they fight you all the time. And that one works almost all the time. It's like the final decision is yours. So if everybody's complaining about this wonderful artwork that you love and nobody else likes, and that's the complaint you kept getting, whose fault? I mean, not that you're trying to do fault, but at least you brought it up. And one of the things I'm trying to do when I go through this is subtly, with all these suggestions and everything I'm doing, I want them to realize they need me. Okay, they need my knowledge, my expertise. They want to pay for my intellectual, what's it called, cognitive abilities kind of thing, my experience with this. And so for me not to say these things, it doesn't sell myself. I'm trying to sell myself in a very polite, nice way with it. But no, I mean, most people, do you want to get top dollar for your house? Who says no?